This was Shanduke McPhatter as a young man in the Bloods gang, waving a gun with his young sons in the same room. He was in and out of prison for 14 years with a long rap sheet, including burglary, armed robbery, and assault. And this is Shanduke today. At 39 years old, his twin sons, now 17, by his side, he is a changed man. Shanduke feels blessed to be alive with a mission to help others, lifting their minds and spirits.
What I want is to saturate our young people with this type of energy, right? To saturate the world with this type of energy.
Shanduke started a nonprofit organization in East Flatbush, Brooklyn, that is working with the mayor's office to prevent gun violence.
The name of the organization is Gangstas, Making Astronomical Community Change Incorporated, also known as G-MACC.
He chose the name because it's attention-grabbing, relatable. It draws in the youth that he's trying to help, showing them there is an alternative to gangs, guns, violence, and crime.
And I always use myself as the biggest example. When I speak with them, listen, you can't tell me anything. Right? You can't tell me because I've been through it, so don't tell me that that's not possible.
Like so many troubled teenagers and young men surrounded by crime, Shanduke says he never felt as though he had a future, and there was no fear of going to prison. It was a rite of passage.
Interest. It was interesting to me because we heard so much about it. I mean, there was a level of praise and reputation.
His turning point happened in a prison yard. Shanduke was standing next to his mentor, a hardened career criminal, as the man watched his own son enter prison.
He just walking like he just, just tough and that's it, I'm here, right? And I can remember that because I saw that. You just diddy bopping through the yard like you good. And he walked up to his father, and I looked at his father, and he had tears in his eyes. And his son is confused. Okay. So he started to talk to him about, you thinking that this is what I want for you, like you try to be like me and now you got more time than me at a younger age than me.
For you as a young man, to see this man start crying.
It's deep, right? In a prison yard, and this is a well-respected general. So you look at that and you could tell the pain that's inside him.
He says that powerful moment changed his life.
And I just started telling myself, I don't want this, I don't want this. I want my kids to be better than what I am.
Soon after, he created his nonprofit, G-MACC. The organization provides conflict mediation between students in some of the city's public schools. They also talk about overcoming the impulse to retaliate after someone's been shot, which just continues the cycle of violence. G-MACC offers mental health counseling and job options. Social media like Facebook is also a catalyst for violence, which they closely monitor.
If our organization sees something happening on Facebook, we'll jump in that person's inbox, and if we have a relationship, we'll try to mediate a conflict before it makes it to the streets.
The mayor's office credits Shanduke's organization, combined with the work of the NYPD and the religious community, with reducing gun violence in East Flatbush. Historically, East Flatbush has been one of the worst areas of the city for gun violence.
Year to date, we're down 35% in shooting incidents.
I'll go to any city, any state, any organization.
And word is spreading about Shanduke's successful work. A similar group from Baltimore, Maryland recently visited to pick his brain about methods they can use to help in their city. Eric Cumberbatch, the executive director of the mayor's office to prevent gun violence, calls Shanduke a shepherd with a credible message.
Someone that's very passionate, rich commitment, and dedicated. So a lot of people gravitate towards that energy, and his past history really speaks for what transformation looks like.
This is where this is a project, so we sell drugs.
When Shanduke visits the housing complex where he grew up in Boerum Hill, Brooklyn, he is welcomed with open arms and pride for turning his life around and helping others in East Flatbush and here.
Those are boys right there, right?
Yeah.
You didn't forget about where you came from.
You can't, right? Because this is the catalyst of the violence for me.
I just thank my father for changing and showing me a better path. My father's he's a help to everyone, not just me.
You're proud of him?
Yeah, I'm proud of him. I'm proud that he got to where he at, and I know that he's gonna keep going.
And that's why Shanduke McPhatter is going above and beyond. He made the choice to live the rest of his life reaching out to troubled teens and adults to reduce gun violence and save lives.
We can no longer accept violence as a norm in our communities.
Linda Schmidt, Fox 5 News.